Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another brand new video. Hope you guys are all doing well today. Okay, I want to give you guys an update on what is happening with Bitcoin today, and of course the entire cryptocurrency market. There is a fair few charts that I want to show you guys for Bitcoin. Okay, and it's looking pretty bullish, and yes, Bitcoin is still on track to reaching new highs. Okay, for the remaining Q4, right? So I told you guys that October, November, and December are pretty bullish months for Bitcoin. So expect, okay, big movements very, very soon in the next upcoming few months. We just have to get through September. And we know usually September is, historically a very, very bad month for Bitcoin and crypto. And not just for Bitcoin and crypto, even the stock market, right? Historically, September overall is just a terrible month for the markets, right? But let me show you guys what is happening with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin this morning, okay, 54,900, just below $55,000. We actually did right now, okay, actually just then a few minutes ago, actually, we did actually see Bitcoin pumping all the way up 55,500. Okay, this is a pretty decent long wick right here from this candle, and you can see it went all the way up to over $55,000. We are in fact in the 1 hour time frame, so it seems like Bitcoin this morning is pumping back up, just slightly back up to that 55k level, which is great to see. Ethereum is still holding strong at $2,300. That's great to see for Ethereum. Now the crypto market right now, okay, is slightly bouncing back up. It's looking much more better today than where it was yesterday, right? Everything right now is slightly bouncing back up. Okay, so that's always great to see. Overall, the market today is up 0.8%, almost 2%. Bitcoin is up 1.6%. Ethereum is up 1.8%, and a fair few alts are in fact in the greens. Okay, we are in fact seeing a lot of alts this morning bouncing back up, which is great to see as always. So Solana 2%, BNB 2%, XRP 1%, Doge 1%, right? Toncoin, okay, 6%, all right. Cardano 4%, Avalanche is now still pumping 7%, right? Yesterday we saw Avalanche pumping 7%, right? And today it's still pumping, which is great to see for Avalanche, right? AVAX. Chainlink is up 4%, Sheeb, okay, 2%, not too bad. So yeah, a fair few alts are pumping. You see Pepe 6%. Great to see for altcoins, right? Great to see for altcoins that altcoins are in fact back in the greens. Same with Bitcoin. Now the Fingrid index right now is sitting at 29. We're still in the fear mode, right? So right now, okay, we're still at 29. There is still fear in the market, guys. Okay, so when others are fearful, we got to be greedy and buy, right? Now, altcoins. We know alt season is coming, guys. And I've been telling us this many times that a lot of these altcoins, majority of these altcoins in the crypto market will reach back up to its previous highs and reach new highs. Like I've been telling us that many times. So it seems like altcoins are ready to bounce back soon. In Q4, altcoins will potentially reach their March 2024 highs. Okay, accumulate and hodl your altcoin bags with patience. Patience will pay off, and that is very, very true. So I told you guys, okay, with this resistance, once we actually see, we break out of this resistance line, okay, that is when it's going to be history, and that's when we will bounce back up, right? And we're going to see a massive parabolic movement happening, not just for altcoins, but also Bitcoin. Right, so yes, Bitcoin will skyrocket if we break this resistance, and of course, altcoins will skyrocket as well. We know alt season is coming, guys, so please be prepared for that. Now, let's talk about Bitcoin. Now, this is very, very interesting. Okay, the CEO of Dell. Okay, so Michael Dell said, "Enjoy Bitcoin." Right, I think he is the 13th richest person in the world. And it seems like he's in the Bitcoin space. He is, in fact, a Bitcoiner. Okay, now he didn't actually, he did tweet this, but this is a reply. Okay, so this is the actual tweet. If you guys don't believe me that he actually tweeted this, but he did, in fact, see it right here. Okay, enjoy Bitcoin, right? And that's him, Marco Dell. That's his official X account, his page, right? And he is in fact replying right here to this person, right? So I don't know if Mark Riddell is a Bitcoiner, if he is in fact, holding Bitcoin. Maybe he is, maybe he's not, but this is very, very interesting to see. Okay, this guy has a lot of money, obviously, right? He's the CEO of Dell, one of the largest companies out there, right? His net worth is what? 92, oh yeah, there it is. $92 billion. So this guy's obviously got some money and he could potentially be in the Bitcoin space. I mean, why not buy some Bitcoin if you have that much money, right? So that's that. So all eyes on Q4, the most bullish quarter. That is very, very true. Okay, yeah, so it's clear to see from this chart, Q4 rally. Okay, we have seen this throughout, the years for Bitcoin many, many times. Okay, Q4 rally, Q4 rally, Q4 rally, right? Yeah, so it's clear to see every single time when we are in fact Q4, this is the most bullish quarter, right? So I understand October, November, and December will be some amazing times for Bitcoin and crypto. Like I said, we just have to get through this month in September, and that is that, right? And then from there on, you will be rewarded, right? So why would you sell now? Even though September, like I told you guys many, many times, I do believe that, we will see Bitcoin having more corrections back down to the downside, in the next upcoming few days, even the next few weeks, right? Especially with the rate cuts coming, we could potentially see Bitcoin drop even more when the rate cuts actually happen in the next week, right? Around September 17th or the 18th, right? So I'm expecting Bitcoin to have more corrections. And obviously, if we see more corrections, don't panic. Do not be fearful, right? Even though, yes, a lot of people will panic. Don't panic, guys. There's nothing to panic about. This is the time to buy. Why would you sell now? Okay, when we are literally right around the corner for a massive bull run. We are about to enter Q4. And Q4 is a usually historically an amazing time for the markets, right? And you can clearly see that with Bitcoin, right? So Q4 rally is coming. Why would you sell now? It doesn't make sense. Like, we are literally at the home stretch right now for the next upcoming bull run. We are almost there, guys. There is no point selling right now. There's no reason to panic sell right now. There's nothing to panic about, right? So buy, take it as an opportunity to buy, okay? Buy the dip, right? Because most likely we will in fact see another correction happening for Bitcoin, okay? So speaking about, okay, Q4, something very interesting here. So this is actually very, very interesting. So it says here, Bitcoin is in a halving year. So makes most sense to compare 2024 with previous halving years. In the previous halving years, 2016 and 2020, Bitcoin enjoyed 3 straight months of upside across October, November, and December, right? So y'all can clearly see back in 2020, when we had that halving year, October, okay, for that year in 2020, it was up 28%, and then 43% in November, and then 47% in December. Now look back in 2016, also another halving year. Bitcoin was up 15%, and then it went up 5%, okay, in November. And then December, it went up 30%, almost 31%, right? So you can clearly see in halving years, in Q4, right, October, November, and December, we saw 3 straight green months. Will we see that exact same thing for this year in 2024? For this year 2024, for October, November, and December, I told you guys many, many times. If you guys have in fact been watching my videos for the past week, I've been talking about this many, many times, about Q4, about next month in October, because we know, guys, October is one of the most bullish months for Bitcoin. Okay, Yashin's clearly throughout the years for the month of October for Bitcoin has been in the greens. November's pretty decent, same with December, right? But October is one of the most bullish months for Bitcoin, if not the most bullish months for Bitcoin, right? So I'm excited, and I hope you guys are in fact excited as well. Okay, so we just have to get through September, and realistically, we only have like what, 4 weeks or maybe less than a month left to really buy as much Bitcoin as you possibly can at these low prices before we see Bitcoin breaking that resistance, reaching back up to like 70K to its previous all-time highs of 73k, breaking that resistance and reaching a new high. Why would you not take this as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to buy now? Because I'm telling you guys, 100k Bitcoin is coming. I still believe 100k Bitcoin is still on track towards the end of this year in 2024. And I told you guys, right, once we actually see Bitcoin reaching 100k and beyond, we'll probably never see Bitcoin at these low prices where it is right now, currently, as I'm filming this video, right? $54,000, just below 55k. We would never see Bitcoin at this price ever again in Bitcoin history. Understand that. Okay, so this is literally a once in a lifetime opportunity to buy as much Bitcoin as you possibly can, right? Because October, November, and December will be some amazing months for Bitcoin. Q4 is coming. The Q4 rally is coming. So be ready for that. Okay, and what happened with, back in 2020 and 2016, with these 3 straight green months will potentially happen for this year in 2024 as well, right? So get ready for that. So yeah, since clearly see the mayor bands target $200,000. And I told you guys, Bitcoin reaching 200k per coin is very, very possible in the next bull cycle. I think 200k can easily happen for Bitcoin. No brainer. $250,000 is very, very possible as well. I can see Bitcoin reaching at least 300k and beyond as well. I think that high price target is very, very possible. So understand, guys, 100k to 150 to 180 to 200k is possible. I think that's gonna easily happen, right? And then it's gonna go higher, 250k, right, to 80, 300k and beyond. Also very, very possible for Bitcoin, right, in the next upcoming bull cycle. So be ready for that. Okay, now someone says here, I now own 0.1 Bitcoin, 10% with Bitcoin. That's it. I know you guys most probably have much more, but this is a massive milestone for me and my family. I will keep growing my Bitcoin step by step, and hopefully it will help my kids 10 to 20 years from today. Right now, this is very, very good, right? This is obviously a very, very good mindset to have, okay, about accumulating into Bitcoin. This person is obviously thinking about the future, right? He is obviously holding their Bitcoins for long term, right? For their future kids and whatnot, for the kids. And they own 0.1 of a Bitcoin. Now, obviously, that's a big milestone. I told you guys, right? If you can't own one full Bitcoin, just get to like 0.1 Bitcoin, 10% of a Bitcoin. And let's just say you finally reach, 0.1 Bitcoin, 10% of a Bitcoin. Don't stop accumulating or DCAing. Keep stacking, guys. Keep stacking stats. Okay, like he said here, okay, I will keep growing my Bitcoins, right? He's not going to stop. He now owns 0.1 Bitcoin. He's not stopping, right? He's going to keep stacking. This is a great example, guys, of why you guys should just keep stacking your Bitcoins. And let's just say, for example, you finally reach your goal of reaching one full Bitcoin. Should you stop DCAing? No. No, you shouldn't. Keep stacking. Okay? Stack for a lifetime if you can. Bitcoin is the way to go. Okay, and of course, guys, this is not financial advice. Always do your own research. But I really do believe Bitcoin, okay, will make a lot of people wealthy in the future if they obviously keep stacking for long term and they're holding the Bitcoins for long term, right? Bitcoin is the way to escape the matrix in a way, right? Escape the rat race, and of course, right, become very, very wealthy in the future, and of course, become a millionaire just by holding Bitcoin. That simple. You may call me crazy now, but I don't know, if we may look back at this video and I could be right. And I know I will be right. So very, very interesting, right? So guys, I want to show you guys this before I end today's video. Now, this is very, very interesting. And this just shows you guys how early Bitcoin really is. A lot of people think, Bitcoin, it's too late to invest into Bitcoin. Bitcoin right now, it's over $50,000. At one point, it was over $70,000. It is too late to buy Bitcoin. It's just too high. But understand, guys, right? Comparing Bitcoin with all these asset classes, all these other assets by market cap comparison, right? Yasin's clearly see, okay, Bitcoin is at 1 trillion. Bitcoin is all the way down here, just 1 trillion, right? Yasin's clearly see that 1 trillion, okay? And gold is 17 trillion, right? Art is 18 trillion. Okay, stocks is 110 trillion, fiat 120 trillion. Okay, and global debt is 315 trillion, and real estate is 330 trillion. Right? So Bitcoin is so early, guys. It's only at a market cap of 1 trillion, right? So if you really think about it, Bitcoin is still so early. Okay, Bitcoin will be an asset that will be worth millions of dollars per coin, guys. We know Bitcoin by market cap will place it by gold, right? It will surpass gold by market cap. And if Bitcoin, I said if, when it will, right? When Bitcoin surpasses gold by market cap, okay, 17 trillion, the price of Bitcoin should be at about 600,000 to 700,000, I believe, per coin, or $800,000 per coin for Bitcoin, right? Close to a million. So that's going to happen. And what's interesting is I never knew art was 18 trillion. I don't know. Like, let me know in the comments below, but I never knew that. You know what I mean? So yeah, Yasin's clearly see, looking at this chart, this is all the asset class market cap comparisons with gold and all these asset classes by market cap, right? So it's very, very interesting to see. And this shows you guys how early Bitcoin truly is. It's only at 1 trillion. Eventually, it's going to reach 10 trillion, 20 trillion, 50 trillion, 100 trillion. Soon enough, it's going to be up here with the global debt and real estate, of course. This will eventually happen, right? So for all the people out there that are saying, you know, it's too late to buy Bitcoin, it's too late to invest into Bitcoin, you know, it's late. It's not early anymore. Think about this. Just look at this for a second, right? Just look at it. We are still early for Bitcoin, guys. Okay, we are still so early for Bitcoin. Not a lot of people out there even hold Bitcoin. Not even a lot of people out there buy Bitcoin or hold Bitcoin. We are still so early, guys. Okay, Bitcoin will keep growing long term, right? In the next decades, right, few decades, Bitcoin will keep growing. The price will be worth millions of dollars per Bitcoin, right? And the market cap will be at tens and trillions, right? So get ready for that, because Bitcoin right now is still so early. So it's never too late to really get into Bitcoin. So if you're watching this right now and you have not invested into Bitcoin yet, do so, right? Do this for your future self and for your future family and kids and whatnot, right? So that's that. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Bitcoin right now, okay, still, okay, it's not looking too good right now. The wick, okay, this is a very, very long way, but it is in fact going down slightly. Now it's at 54,700. But I will keep you guys updated on what's going to happen with Bitcoin. So stay tuned for that. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Give it a thumbs up, of course. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. That is always appreciated. And I'll catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.